Okay, we are live. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Dark Ruin, Panago, what's up? Okay. Hey, Bookster. Now, if any members wish to join me, please feel free to do so. If any members wish to join me for the speed leveling, I'm just gonna get set up and everything, and you know, I've got my nice little fire ambiance. I love the fireplace ambiance crackling in the background, but it might be a bit too loud, so I'm gonna. Hello, Viper. Good to see you. Just gonna adjust this a little bit. I wish he paid for rent. River Heath usually pays his rent on his behalf. Someone's got to cover Gatto's rent. Okay, if no members wish to join me, then I'm just going to carry on. What I am going to do, however, is mess around with this build, because why not? Thank you very much, Mr. Boogster. It is deeply appreciated.
Boogster
Now,
super chatted $4 and
hey, Big Trappin'.
cents with rent.
Future is good. So what would you like, Boogster? Shall I deliver a rap or a freestyle? Since you're opening the show, you decide, my friend, you decide. But while you're deciding, give me a moment. I'm going to test something that maybe should not exist, but I'm gonna make it exist. Why? Because I'm just that sort of man. Let's make it exist, shall we? Okay, if we go with this, that should work. This should happen. Like so. Clear and clear. And that gives me der following. So go with this, and then I'm sure you guys like a concert, but we shall see. I shall hold back the performance for one run at least. Something from one of my albums. Okay, no problemo. I can deliver that. But alright, if no members are joining me, then I shall just carry on. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. I wanted to finish off this build a little faster, because we got plenty of love. So I figure, you know, I should do right by the community, finish off the hammer build a little faster. But at the same time, while I'm finishing it off faster, I'm also gonna start experimenting with some more stuff. So here we go. Here we go. Since the deep magic was sighted. Okay, my phone is checked and ready. Do 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 do. Okay. Hello, Classy. Oh dear. Functioning as expected. Do 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 do. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's having a wonderful night while I work on this hammer build. Members, of course, will be allowed to speed level with me if they should so choose. But tonight, yes, I am breaking the fabrics of time and space. Of course they don't. If they did, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. Because at the very least, if nothing else, I'm a very honest man. I can never be dishonest. Myself or with anyone else, really. This is where the fun begins. Non with 3 nuns. Of course, Viper. The storm for the Tempest. Absolutely broken Tempest Chainblades uses a Skull Forge. You really should check my videos more often, Viper, instead of asking. You should try and search for yourself, my friend. By doing so, you will learn more. I hope to see you search my builds first next time, alright? Because if you're always asking questions all the time, and getting directed toward builds you'll never learn. Hello, Alfonsi. Good to see you. So please go search up that build for yourself. And thank you everyone for liking the stream. Yeah, level 20 will always be the max level, dude. That'll never change, unfortunately. Some folks might want it to change, but it'll never change. 20 will forever be the maximum level. Now welcome, Bob. How dare you ask a question? I don't recall permitting you to breathe my oxygen or my air, or to ask me a question. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, nerd. I don't recall allowing you to laugh either, Alfonsi. How dare you come here and be hyped? Shall I remove your existence from my presence? I could. Hello, Llama. Welcome. Hey, River Heath. Actually, Today, someone already covered Gatto's rent. So, unfortunately, thou art late. How are you doing, my brother? Somebody else has chosen to cover Gatto's rent today. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I was literally going to start messaging you if you didn't turn up yet. We were wondering what happened to you. Oh, yes. I guess it's going to have to be the Gatto album song then. Since people love his paying his rent, then he shall earn it. So, how are you all today? I hope you're doing well. I have no favorite escalation. They're all boring to me. It's literally just two of you, River Heath. He will have many sims when there are like 30 of you guys. I'd hardly count 2 as a lot. And work has caused you to travel, huh? Well, Simo, it's the same build from earlier. I'm just experimenting with another variant. Since the other build is fully tested and ready to go, I just want to see what a variant can do. As for what the build is about, I will never tell you. Until a build is released, I do not discuss any information on stream. I think you can understand why. Theft is a rather serious matter. And of course, other creators being unable to ever create their own content like to steal my work. So I never reveal anything about a build. I let people learn from observation. They can see with their eyes. And if they like what I have, then good. But either way, River Heath, welcome home. Welcome home. And of course, if members wish to join me, as always, invites are open. I'm just speed leveling after all. And shattering the souls of all behemoths. Add those 21 push-ups up. Good. My stock of push-ups is going higher. Hello, fake ginger. What a name you have. Don't forget to keep liking the stream, folks. I see a good few haters popping in just to stare at me. They must be missing me, so I think we're gonna have to bring out the Mafia rap, you know, especially since the haters are very, very, you know, upset today. It's all good, brother. Hey, listen. I lost my hat, okay, guys? So, you know, for my simps, you gotta keep up with the rent donations. Get me a new hat eventually. But first, ladies and gents, you know what's coming. It's time for the Gatto Gatto to perform. All right. Come on. Do this. I'm literally aching to do this. Yeah, I can see that you're excited, but bro, I just got back from my grandma's house. I'm tired. Yeah, but listen, you know what? You can be tired. I'm ready to perform, okay? Fine. Whatever. Let's go. I think the folks need an intro to the Mafia. You doing a G-Mix, Gato? Yeah. Cause honestly, all my Sims know who I am. Damn, dog. Now listen, I got the first verse. And y'all better know not to fuck with me. Cause I'm an old school G. Y'all ready? It's the avocado on the mic. Hey, I'm the avocado from the west coast, bitch they call me Gato Gato. Cause I'm the most gangsta G ever walk your streets. When the boys are in town, better watch your feet. I'm the one bringing straight fire. If you fuck with my beat, then I want lighters. Up in the crowd, raise them all high, wave them all to the broadside. Cause I fuck with the Mafia fam tonight. Hey yo, we coming in hard with the Gato verse. Mafia fam, throw it up for the hate. Heard so many haters all sleeping in a row. Bitch, you know they be quiet when I'm on the flow. So honestly, I don't have to kill it. I'm just a young G starting up a mosh pit with old school vibes to relax and jive. I see y'all pump into the gangster. Yeah, we all know that we old school gangster G's with the hard flow. People always thinking the step, but they never realize they be sounding like pussy so wet. Lips flapping in the wind with their bitch ass talk. Yeah, you talk a big game till we shoot for your block. You better realize that right now we playing, or you're gonna have a case of the cold floor laying. Bleeding out hard from the impact wounds. I'm cold to the core when I bust their goons. They wanna talk big when they're safe in the cage. They cry real quick when I'm up on the stage. God damn, you know I'm not playing tonight. Got a G up here with the rep tonight. I can't be Mafia if I'm not death ready, so I bust back even under fire that's heavy. I'm an old school G from the time of Pac. I would rather get clapped when the fires start. I would rather blaze out in the glorious days. Cause the only drug I want is Dr. Dre. Yeah, we all know that we old school gangster G's with the hard flow. People are always thinking the step, but they never realize they be sounding like pussy so wet. Lips flapping in the wind with their bitch ass talk. Yeah, you talk a big game till we shoot for your block. Y'all better realize we playing. God damn, I never knew you was that hard, man. You're making me sound like a fake G card. I guess I got a bust on my next diss track, or the robot nation might be losing respect. Man, you know I got your back. Mafia fam never really have regrets. We don't live for the drama or the fights when we go off the chain and we go for your life. If you see me, better fucking give me 5 feet, cause my heart is stone cold when I'm bringing that heat. I don't sweat when I have to watch a man die. I'll fucking crack a smile when the light leaves your eyes. Yeah, we all know that we gangster G's with the hard flow. People are always thinking the step, but they never realize they be sounding like pussy so wet. Lips flapping in the wind with their bitch ass talk. Yeah, you talk a big game till we shoot for your block. Hey, song over already? Damn. Alright. Anyway, thank you all for paying my rent. And by the way, I do rap like Dre. I'm glad you recognize my style, alright? Yeah, Dre was a huge inspiration for me. You know, kind of like M was for this guy. So, you know, when me and Robot, we was deciding how to divide up the verses, I was rapping into the mic and Robot was like, he can't do his usual Eminem thing. So he decided to go with Snoop's voice, and I can sound like Dre. But I'm cool like Dr. Dre, alright? Y'all better love me for that. Whatever, man. All right, thank you all for enjoying that. But yes, Gato's voice is crafted to sound like Dre. Specifically, the more that I started rapping as Gato, I was like, he definitely sounds like Dre. Okay, so if any members wish to join me, remember to say so. Otherwise, I'll just carry on. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try and finish off this hammer build. Thank you for all liking the stream. It's good to see you all showing love. Keep showing that love and keep sharing the stream out. Bring in more souls so that we can upset the balance of the world. I can't do covers, man. Don't forget, if I ever do a cover, I would get pinged by YouTube for copyright, so that is impossible. Unfortunately. It's different at a live show, obviously, because you can get a license, but YouTube doesn't function like that, so that's why I've never done a single cover at all, ever. Because if I ever did a cover, there'd probably be problems. Yeah. Because don't forget, YouTube copyright is donkey. So, gotta be extra careful. I'm telling you, bro, if not for that, I would happily have done covers. Hey, Lady Neo. Yeah, go ahead, do your writing and do whatever you please. Welcome, and thank you for liking the stream as always. You shall now be branded a traitor for daring to write while I'm streaming. I'm kidding. All right, carrying on.
I spotted a crack in its armor. Target my mark.
Do. Ooh. Skarn wants to play, huh?
Without fear and with victory burning in our hearts.
One battle at a time. Do. What's next? That'll do. Well, look forward to it, Simo. Although a different one will be released first. But yes. It's for a virtual writing retreat. Sounds fine, Lady Neo. Enjoy yourself. Not gonna lie, that sounds like the nerdiest thing I've ever heard of, but you know, if it makes you happy, go for it. Hello, Anonymous. Now, how dare you call me that? Did I give you permission to call me this? I see today you want to speedrun your ban. I didn't know that you missed the love of getting banned, you know. So I figured, you know, today is the day where you must speedrun your getting banned status, right? So what brings you to this place, my friend? What brings you to this place on a Saturday night?
Take this boon. When you do great injury to your foes, your allies will grow stronger.
I see. Welcome then. Today I must finish this. Once this is finished, I will have an easier time. Literally just attempting to speed level this. There we go, one down. Ow! This little thug weasel. Oh my god. Literally, you dildo. You dildo of a creature. Okay, get over here. How dare you? And finally beat you down. I'm sure everyone hates mosquitoes. They are the bane of summer. There we go. Nicely done. Such a hyper boy. Silly boy, no one needs to hear your words.
These spheres will offer you a little extra
Let
protection.
it go.
Watch for them.
Everyone hates mosquitoes, man. Carnivore, carnivore, won't you come and change me? Take away everything that I am. Bring it to an end. Carnivore, carnivore, won't you come and change me? Take away everything that I am. Everything I am. This guy getting enraged so quickly, huh? Man. Don't be such a nerd, Ska.
You have slain the Urska and won the gratitude of all Skaldastar and the profound respect of their queen. The charge Aether is yours, of course.
Let's speed level this. I want to do this as fast as possible so I can... I mean, I'll be real with you guys. I would very, very much prefer to be playing Diablo 3 right now, but I gotta finish this first. I gotta make sure to deliver. Because I can't just let you guys, you know, not have good stuff. So, again, we go again. Well, yes, that is the idea. I would like to play, but I cannot. Because, like I said, I was showing a lot of love this afternoon, so I figured I should finish this first. That way I can release a new hammer build tonight. Although I'll be releasing the Tempest one first. And while the Tempest one is getting ready to release, I am preparing this one. Halcifer, what do you mean which repeater is good to play now? There's no such thing as one specific repeater being good. Doesn't exist. So if you're here on the Asian Robot channel, my recommendation to you is search up my channel. Because if you type in repeater on my channel, like while you're searching it, you will see that we have quite a variety of repeater builds. Just choose anything after patch 1.80 and you're good to go. There's a shit ton of good stuff. We got the no dodge, we got the part break, we got the Tempest, we got Bastion, there's the Togadoro discipline style. There's a lot of different styles, mate. So you got to check out the videos and see which one is good. I mean, it's genuinely your choice. Yeah, no problem, man. Alfonsi, you responding to her now? Bro, she's already gone. Slow. Do 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 do. You want the machoest man I can be? Sure. Sounds easy enough. So, Mr. Daniel, you want the machoest freestyle, huh? Okay.
Daniel Kitty super chatted $4 and
I can probably swing something like that for you.
The machoest man you can be.
Yes. Okay, here we go. That's one way of dealing with that. Seems almost like you struggled a bit, Emberman. That's okay though. Goodbye. Mwah. Thank you very much, Daniel. Let me add all of that to my workout listing. Now, I'll be doing planks tonight. But, although I'm doing planks tonight, I will be adding all of this to the push-ups for the next time. Which, realistically speaking, could be any time, but you get what I'm doing. There's no such thing as a best sword build, dude. One thing which you'll quickly learn about my channel is we don't have such things as a best this, best that, because that's rubbish. We have many different play styles. So what you gotta do is you gotta find the play style that's right for you. We have a huge variety of sword builds for every weapon, in fact. But there's no such thing as a best build because, for example, there's like multiple different styles for the sword alone. Just thinking about the sword, for example, we've got the spin to win, you've got the avenging overdrive. Like, what you gotta understand is that in Dauntless, there's no, oh, there's only one thing that works one way. Doesn't exist. Of course, other creators will want you to believe that kind of bullshit because that's how they make you weak and stupid. But here we don't deal in that. So, what are you looking for, Ian? What kind of style are you looking for? Have you checked out all the various builds on my channel? Like, what kind of work have you done? Because if I don't know what you've done so far, I cannot help you. Are you new to the game? Are you an old player? Do you already have everything in the game? Do I have one-shot axe builds? No, I do not, because all of that is bullshit. So, Fake Ginger, if you ever ask me that question again, that's a straight-up ban from the channel. We don't deal in fake bullshit like that. I mean, I don't know what you know, but one-shot builds are literally trashed here. You can try them out for yourself. There are already several channels that claim to have one-shot builds. Test them out. Test them out. Go ahead. You put on a one-shot build. All right? You test it out. Then you come back and use an Asian robot build and you tell me which is better. Seriously. If you ever believe that something can be one-shot in Dauntless, right? Everybody would be using a one-shot build. Why would anybody be using an Asian robot build over a one-shot build? Makes no sense, right? Right? So think logically. Think logically. If such a build was possible and could be used consistently, why would the best creator in all of Dauntless not be using it? Makes sense, right? So my advice to you, if you ever even think about a one-shot build, is go try it. There are several other channels out there that claim that they can do a one-shot build. Okay, go try their builds. Try out their build, and then you come back and try an Asian robot build. Put it side by side, compare it for yourself. Because if you don't do that, I will never, like, I can tell you that they're shit for the rest of my life. But you will never believe me. There'll always be doubt in your heart. If you want to erase the doubt, then the first thing you got to do is build both. And try for yourself. Then you'll see why I say the things I do. Alright? If something is possible, I would have already done it. If something was possible to replicate consistently, I should say. Alright? So it's not that one-shots aren't possible. They are. But they cannot be replicated consistently. Try it for yourself and then go see the difference. Because if you don't see the difference for yourself, then everything that I tell you is not going to matter because you will never be able to convince yourself. You must convince yourself. Because what I say is irrelevant. You gotta decide for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Once you do though, I promise you, you'll understand. I mean, you know me, I'm always speaking facts. But yeah, the most important thing for anybody is always to convince yourself. See things for yourself. Like, and once you do, I promise you, it's so much better for you. I absolutely promise you. If you do that, you will understand for yourself why I tell people. Number one, don't bother with other channels that are lying to you. And number two, don't ever ask about bullshit that you see on the internet. Think about it. Think logically. If one-shots were viable, everybody would just run one-shots continuously. There would be no reason to even have a build because everybody would just play one-shot, 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 one-shot. There would literally be no reason for me to do this. I would not need to test build. My channel would not grow at all. But most people are like, usually, like they kind of realize why it's all fake. See for yourself. See for yourself.
You look like you have some slayer. We should talk. Good hunting.
Oh. No, you're right. There isn't any cap from me. And there never will be. Lying to people is not my style and will never be my style. Because once you start lying, you cannot stop lying. And then you will really be going down a road that you shouldn't go down. Okay. Let's see. I think I have the right beat for the freestyle. So right after this next escalation, I will deliver a beastly freestyle for Mr. Daniel over there. Level 25 reforge? What do you mean level 18 reforge? I mean, well, you probably mean that you've reforged 18 times, but if you're making if you've reforged 18 times and you've been playing for some months, you've never tried an Asian robot build? All right, fine. In that case, here. You can try this build, see if you like it. You want high DPS? But if you try out this build and it doesn't suit you, there are many other sword builds on my channel. Just search for sword on my channel and you will see a lot of different builds. Try them out. So try out that build. If you find that it works for you, good, enjoy. But I highly recommend that you search sword on my channel. Look up all the different builds because there are many. I can freestyle to any beat. But the thing is that the beats that I use must be free for profit beats. So unless, like, you could give me a beat and I could freestyle it. But what I'll tell you straight up is the beat must be free for profit. If the beat does not explicitly state that it's free for profit, then I cannot use it because YouTube copyright will pick it up. And then that's a strike against my channel. So any beat that I use must be free for profit. That means the artist has put no copyright on it. But I can freestyle on anything. Doesn't even matter even if I've never heard the beat before. In fact, most of my freestyles, I don't even hear the beat beforehand. I just like look on the internet. If it says free for profit, I'll just roll it. That's what I do. So yeah. But you cannot share links in the channel. So if you do have a beat that you want me to freestyle on and it is free for profit, copy the title of the video and you can post that in chat. And I'll go find it. But yeah, those are the rules. Well, otherwise, hell yeah, I can freestyle anything. Yep. As long as it follows YouTube rules, it's all good for me. Okay, Charog's dead. Come on, Phalanx boy. Damn it, Phalanx boy. There we go. Okay, I can try and find it. All right. Well, first I'm gonna put this Thunder Deep Grass to sleep. Hello, Bubala. Come on. This punk of a Nasher, huh? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, I'll go finish off the Malcurion. From JP Beats, huh? Okay. I could roll that. And I'm just speed leveling Bubala. I want to finish this before moving on to my Diablo 3. So I'm rushing. I want to get this done so I can release it to the people tonight. So while I'm doing that, I'm hanging out. Come on, Mal. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Mal. There we go. Well, yes, Lucy. I am more surprised that you don't know that I have one. You should know by now. Come on. Lucy, you've been watching the Asian Robot forever, right? You should know that every possible video already exists on my channel. Wait and you will receive Bubala. It won't be this one that I'm using right now. It'll be another one. The other one's already tested, but I need to reforge before I release it. Here you go, Lucy. Follow that methodology. Which is the same methodology you'll see me using on stream. But also never ever ask me what hammer builds are. You should know the rules, Bubala. With the amount of people stealing my content, you think I'd ever talk about any of this stuff on stream? No, 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 no way. No way. I won't even let these fools get a hint of what I do. Nope. Everything stays silent. And that way, we can prevent build theft. Or at least limit it to people who do it more obviously and blatantly. Therefore, it's easier for them to get caught. All right, now let's try this. Sleepy Hollow type beat, huh? I could probably roll on anything you give me, so this one goes out to Daniel. Thank you for keeping it so lit for me. I appreciate everything you just did. That donation goes a long way to feeding my family and keeping us lit. See, we gotta raise the roof every single day. Every time that I'm on Dauntless, every single second that I play, I'm always doing something productive, cause I am the way. I am the one who creates the way for all slayers to have some fun. And it doesn't really matter what your skill level is, cause we got builds for every level of this. That's my biz. So many people try to imitate, but they just caught with the glitz. See, they want the fame, but they don't ever want to work for this. I've seen so many faces all caught up in the mist. And honestly, one thing that I gotta say is so many of these people, man, they hate my way of life. All because they want me to take the knife and go vertical with my veins. But it doesn't matter, cause I'm not gonna change. It doesn't matter how much they threaten me. I'm always staying on top, cause that's who I am. Inside, that's the person I'd be. I'd never change. So to my haters, this is a little message. It comes with 3 fingers. 3 different kinds of fingers just to tell y'all to fuck off. I guess it must upset you that we pop off. I guess it must upset you that so many people want to roll with us. And honestly, I've never seen so many folks come in clutch. Thank you all so much for being who you are. You're driving me to greater heights every day, and that's why I spend my time raising the bar. So this one goes out to all of you. Love y'all. Nice selection. Nice selection, Daniel. That was nice. I might try more of this guy's stuff in future. Let's see. Let's do a little bonus. Let me see what else he's got. 17 hours ago, huh? Hey, yo. Let me in on this. Let me in on this. Man, I didn't think Gato, I didn't think you'd ever like go on a different type of beat. Hey, no, I love the boom bap, but you know what? Alright, so I got a story to tell coming from the Mafia fam right from hell. Man, I gotta bring it out, so Asian Robot, here is my shout out to every single person in your crew. See, that's what gets us up. That's what gets the lights up. That's what gets the lighters up. Damn, Gato, I never really thought that we would be rapping on a beat like this. Here we are, just a pair of us, just the 2 of us facing this whole world with bliss. Honestly, the Sleepy Hollow, I kinda like that this JP Beats guy is alright. I really wanna check more of his stuff out, so I'm gonna go out and focus it right. I'm gonna go out and focus it right. Hope you guys understand that if I'm gonna go on a different modern beat, man, this is the kind of shit that brings out the best of the Mafia fam. So Gato, gonna keep it lit on the mic tonight. I'm with the robot and we going all night. Well, at least for half the night, cause you got a date with your wife. Yes, I do, but that's okay. Cause every moment that I spend with my crew, it makes me pave the way. So honestly, you guys are the best, and I can't say that enough. You guys always put me to the test, but every time you test me, I just grow up. I just grow even stronger, so I don't ever wanna shut up. I'm never ever stopping what I do on this mic, no matter how many people cry every time I diss them. Alright, yeah, they can cry all night if they want to, but it don't really matter. The Robot Nation stays strong forever. That's why we always on the mic, cause we flock like birds of a feather, always together. That's the way that we go. This Gato is feeling this modern ass flow. Haha. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna save this guy. I'm gonna use more of his stuff in future. I like it. It's good. I'm gonna put it in my work album. Yeah, saved. That was nice. Okay. Hey, River Archer. How's my main man showing some love, yeah? Now I gotta do some planks before I carry on. If any members wish to join me, you know the drill, just say so. But first, planking time. Ah. You're very wasted, River Archer? Jesus. Don't party too hard or you're gonna get sick again, buddy. You know, every single time you party, you always end up sick, you know. But enjoy your youth, man. You only get it once, right? Thanks for the love, homie. All right, let's roll, let's roll. Let's roll. I just want to finish off this hammer. Hopefully I can do it in the next 30-40 minutes. Finish off this hammer, and then I'm on to Diablo 3, which is gonna be good. Hey, listen, if the boss is gonna pay for drinks, then I'm down. I get it. You know, have fun, Mr. River. Have fun. All right, let's roll. Hello, Nasser. How can we help you today?
Protect yourself, Sky Slayer, and make use of the spheres.
I'm always doing good, buddy. I have never once had a day when I'm doing badly. Haha. You got the strength for it. I do not. Your strength is admired, brother. Okay. Destructive control will do.
You have courage, but don't be a fool. Warm yourself against the frostbite near the safe areas before it's too late.
All right. I'm taking out Shrikey Boy first. Okay, broken. Nicely done. Now this, ladies and gents, is speed leveling.
Take this boon. When you do great injury to your foes, your allies will grow stronger.
There we go. Keep in mind that everything I'm doing is without tonics, as you always know. RealAsianRobot builds function without those principles. Okay, let's carry on. Never find a way, yeah. 'Cause we never find a way, yeah.
Look for zones of warmth to beat the frostbite. Sky Slayers aren't made for this weather.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad. First of all, no, it's not. I have far better builds than that, Theo. And second of all, I do not do custom builds except for channel members. I can guarantee you that if you look for my absolutely broken chain blades, it'll smoke that build easily. I know what you're thinking about, but no. I can guarantee I can break that build in seconds. But again, you know, one thing which I always say is that if I haven't done a build on it, it's not because I don't know about it. It's because there are better choices. You don't have to believe me for yourself, but why don't you try out my broken chain blades and then see the difference for yourself. You can let me know after you're done. It literally says absolutely broken, Theo. It's one of my most recent builds. Go have a look. I mean, if you're asking me to do a video, I'm assuming that Mind Block, I already created all those already. They're already finished. Every single heroic escalation is covered, dude. Did you search for it? Yeah, the one with Tempest, Theo. Go try it for yourself. As for Mind Block, just search solo heroic whatever escalation. I was the guy that wrote all the solo guides for them, man. Every single heroic escalation solo build is already done. Do try it out, Theo. Like I said, don't ever suggest a build. Try the Asian robot builds first. Because if you think a build exists and it's OP, right, then use that build. Why would you need me to make a video on it? I can guarantee you that everything I have is way better. Up to you though, try it for yourself. But if in future you want a custom build, become a channel member. If you're a top tier channel member, you can request custom builds, or a top supporter, up to you. But usually that's not necessary. Because the stuff that I put out for free is usually more than enough for most people. And Mind Block, do search the channel. If you really cannot find it, come back and ask again. But I wrote the guide, or rather I've done the guide for every single heroic escalation. And because I'm a Chainblade main, all the guides use Chainblades. So have fun. I've already covered every heroic escalation solo. Like I said, I'm the original creator of all these guides. Every single guide was literally originally created by me. I was there when all this stuff came out. So you are talking to the original master. Well, you do realize that it's some of the highest damage right now. If you don't like it, then that's... I don't think anybody can help you with that, buddy. If you really want Revenant, go look for my Revenant Chainblades build then. I made the original Revenant Chainblades build back in patch 1.84, which is very strong as well. You can check that out if you want to. If you really, really want to use Revenant, go ahead and use that.
To slay a legend is no mean feat, Skyslayer. I trust you have all the charge A30 sought and
Are you able to find it, Theo?
will always be welcomed as a friend of the
If you are not able to find it, let me know. Okay, have fun. Make sure you're using the one for endgame, alright? Don't use the one with easy in it. If it says easy inside it, that's the wrong one. Because that one was designed for newer players. I wonder if Mindbreak managed to find the guide he was looking for. I hope he did. Okay, so each week a different heroic escalation is released, Mindblock. So you use the one for that week. This week is Blaze, right? I think. So just search for the Blaze one. Solo heroic Blaze escalation. And follow that build. It should be from patch 1.83 or 1.84. It'll be either of those two. But yeah, that's all you gotta do. So as soon, like whatever heroic escalation you're looking for, because they change every week, you follow the one for that specific week. Because each heroic escalation has its own specific build that you have to use. This is because that is the, like, literally best choice for that particular week. No problem. Happy to help. No problem. Don't forget to share out builds to help you guys out. But I think Tempest is honestly undervalued. Many people, for some reason, you know, they fear using Tempest, but Tempest is actually one of the strongest Omnicells right now. That's why Tempest builds are good. They are powerful. All my builds are OP, Theo. Like I said, once you have a proper Asian robot build, compare it to any other build you've made from other people, because I'm pretty sure you got that recommendation from somebody else, right? That's why you wanted me to make a video on it. But if you trust me as a content creator, just believe in me. All right? My builds will be better than anybody else's ideas out there. A lot of people just stole their ideas from me, or they tried to modify my ideas with like a lot of bullshit because I already made the best ones. So go ahead. Give it a try. Once you decide for yourself, let me know. If you still prefer the builds made by others, that's absolutely okay, my dude. Yeah, do I hate this little piece of shit? There we go, finally. Now one big annoyance has been dealt with. Now you can pay the price, Mr. Nezaga. You've been waiting for me, haven't you? Do. What? What do you mean on the bonds? What means charged? Well, Nasser, have you constructed an easy build first? If you haven't constructed an easy build, that's what you start with. Every player in this game starts with an easy build. But no, my dude. Have you constructed your easy build first? Once charged, I mean, it means what it says. Okay, so if, in case English is not your native language, Theo, charged means that basically it is like once the skill has cooled down. Okay, if you have your easy build fully power surged, Nasser, yeah, go farm legendaries. As soon as your easy build is finished, you have everything fully power surged, you've got all your cells, go farm your legendaries. Start doing your 10 to 50 escalations and get your legendaries done. Please remember that it's recommended to start your 10 to 50 escalations only after you have reached at least level 16. Because the first time you do an escalation, assuming you've got 0 escalation levels, you're going to have a seriously bad time. So just be aware of that. And if you do that, you should be alright. But yeah, charge just means that once it's cooled down, dude. I mean, in case, I think there's a way to set, in case English is not your native language, you should be able to set Dauntless into your native language. Because otherwise you may not understand what some of the terms means. But yeah, Nasser, if you've already finished your easy build, go ahead. Get out there and go farm your legendaries. Escalations are what you need to do, 10 to 50. So go get them done. And don't forget to do your trials, your normal trials every week. The normal trial is easy to complete even with the easy build. Just do the normal trial, take potions during the trial, and you get it done. Because you want to get all your steel marks. You can only get 300 steel marks per week, so you need to farm them every week. Alright? Just make sure you do the normal trial once per week, and the rest of the week you can spend farming escalations. That's all you gotta do. And that is the life of an experienced Dauntless player. Which you will now be. Okay, good. My recommendation, Nasser, is look at what endgame build you want to build first. So check the endgame builds for your weapon of choice. Look for whichever one you want to construct first. So just as an example, let's say you want to construct one that requires a Malcurion weapon. You should probably queue for the shock escalations until you farm the Malcurion weapon. Then you can start farming the legendary armor pieces if there are any in the build. That way you can immediately start working on the build while you level up. And you just do that consistently. And that is how you will get what you need. Theo, I answered that. It means that once the skill is cooled down. You know how skills have cooldowns? So in case you don't know what charged up means, you might need a dictionary. Like I said, I'm not sure if English is your first language, or because what the English definition of charged up means is that once it's cooled down, you know, like skills have a cooldown, right? So basically, once it's charged up, you'll unleash it. Honest to God, the best way, bond it and try it for yourself, because no matter how much I explain, if you don't understand what charged up means, it's very hard for me to explain it otherwise, because charged up means charged up. You can Google the English dictionary definition of charged up. It's basically the same as you know when your buff cools down, the buffs that you see in the underneath your health or whatever. Same thing, exact same thing, dude. They're just using slightly different English language for it, but it means the same thing. Once your buff is charged up means once your buff is cooled down. Same thing. If you play Dauntless in a different language, go read the description in the game in your native language. It might help you better. Well, you don't have to specifically find one with the conductor, my dude. Because endgame builds are not constructed based around a weapon. Endgame builds are constructed based around a concept. So my recommendation is just look for... Okay, let's say you play the Warpike or whatever. Just search Warpike. Look up the builds that say endgame. And whichever one you like, build that. You never think that, oh, I must build this one thing specifically. Don't ever do that. Because that is the way to have a very, very shit time in game. You will feel like you're restricting yourself for no reason, which is a bad idea. Just instead, the smarter thing is always to just look at what you want to build. Look at the various endgame builds that are available. And if there's something that you want to build, you know, then go with that. Hello, Despicable Gru. How you doing today? My Tempest Chainblade will work well with other bonds as well. But I will say again that there are reasons why particular bonds are chosen. Of course, you can substitute it, but it will be weaker, my friend. Also, never modify a build and discuss it on stream, dude. Don't give morons ideas. You know that that's the rule. Come on, Gas Mask. You've been around long enough to know that you know how things work here. Yes, now shut up and never speak again on those kinds of matters. As long as we know, that's okay. Never communicate that stuff, because if a build thief happens to be watching at that time, they're gonna be like, whoop, that's my new content idea. And then you'll see my build pop up with Catalyst and now a Riftstalker bond. Don't give them ideas, man. Don't give them content. Be intelligent. If we don't get them out of the market, dude, then other people suffer for longer. So you find something good, keep it to yourself. And if you want to tell me something, tell me privately on social media. I mean, like I said, you can literally contact me, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Or become Discord worthy as an honored member. But yeah, otherwise, keep it silent. Because the second you give away an idea to somebody, that's it. That is it. And anything that you can think of, just so you know, I've already thought of it. I consider every possibility before ever releasing anything. Of course it does, Pinking. Gas Mask has literally seen people steal my builds. He knows he knows the fucker that's behind one of the major thefts. Like, everything that fucker posts is literally my stolen build with Catalyst slapped on it. You can ask him yourself. Gas Mask will verify this information for you. That's why we don't discuss a lot of things on stream, cause aside from like general advice, people are literally waiting to snipe content because they don't have any ideas of their own. They know that this is a channel where everything is tested, every possibility is assessed. So to protect my own, you know, material rights and stuff like that. Exactly, Gas Mask. But yeah, like I said, this guy, like, Gas Mask has seen it for himself. Like, most people don't believe me until they see it for themselves. A lot of content creators do that. I could name like 5 right now, but I'm not going to because most of them are under 1,000 just looking for a quick partnership. I'm not going to let them get that. Only one of them, the guy that Gas Mask knows, is over 1,000. He's just trying to make quick profits off my shit. That's why he's so despo for it. Although based on what I've seen, his views aren't legitimate either. But hey, that's how things go, right? People always be trying. How you doing, Mr. 200 ping? It's not a renaissance, it's just that. And also, just so you know, right, you don't have to use Invigorated with it. Like this, what I'm doing now is actually without it. I'm just doing this because it's funny. And because I personally like it. No, see, that would ruin my own reputation, 200 Ping King, and I'm not like that. For me, I keep it simple. I tell the truth to the people, and whether they believe me or not, I'm just going to tell the truth. And when people see it for themselves, if they choose to help out, the best way to help me out is to share my builds and keep letting people know who brings the real content. That's all you got to do. The more people that discover the channel, the more people will realize that, hey, these guys are fakers. And that's why it's happening right now. A lot of people are starting to realize that some of the people they've been visiting are fakers. So I do it through a positive means. There's no reason to ruin my own reputation by posting a stupid build just to see if they would copy it, because the way that I run my channel, I explain my builds fully. Again, this is why if you question any of them, their knowledge is too shallow to ever explain things to you in a proper manner. They don't have the knowledge to do so. Because they didn't come up with the stuff. I did. That makes all the difference. If you ruin your own reputation just for this kind of thing, then I would say that you're a moron who doesn't know business. No, it's not like, the best way to deal with this is never to, like, you know, start doing stuff like that. No, the best way is always be real with people, be honest with people, show them the truth, tell the truth. People will listen to the truth, even if it may not seem like it at times. Well, I mean, your friend can make builds, it's just that they will be less optimized than what I have, so it's up to him if he wants to. I'm not gonna stop him. There's literally no reason to stop a man that's gonna try his own original shit. Because that's how, I mean, science works. Maybe he'll think of something I didn't. Unlikely, but it's a possibility, you know? Sometimes people will see things from different angles. So if they want to experiment with their own stuff, that's always okay. As long as they like do the experimentation properly, it's not a problem. Do proper experiments, give proper results to people, no problems. Lie to people, there'll be a problem. Hence the diff. Hence the diff. Yeah, get some food in you. Don't you worry, I'm still around, just doing my work. Also, welcome back to wakefulness, bitch. Don't forget my vitamin T when you come back up after you eat. Alright. Love you. Pretty much. And you know, you discovered a variant that works for you, right? Basically my build, but you varied the weapon. See? That, I mean, you've seen that I also varied it for myself. Like I varied my own build, but with the Carabac, right? So variants are not wrong. And just don't mention on stream, Gas Mask, like what works. Just let me know that you've made a variant that works for you, and I'll just say, okay, that's fine. And I'll joke around and call it heresy and whatever. Oh, listen, I don't mind discussing stuff on my Diablo stream. On Space Punks, I don't discuss Dauntless or other games because that is out of respect to Space Punks. Because those devs are super nice. I really want to help them out. So on Space Punks, I don't permit discussions of other games. When I'm playing Dauntless, when I'm playing like Diablo 3 or something, I don't mind. Now, Diablo Immortal is also going to follow that rule because Diablo Immortal should be about Diablo Immortal. But yeah, I don't mind Dauntless questions on most other games. I just won't discuss certain things. Like I will never discuss the depth of my builds, stuff like that. Like general information about the game or stuff that I've already published, I don't mind sharing that. But build discussion, or because a lot of people want to pick my brains for information or how things work, or you know, sometimes somebody like Gas Mask. Now Gas Mask is a good dude, but you can see he got excited because he discovered something that worked for him, a variant of the weapon, which is good. Variants are always powerful, you see. What I post might be ideal, but a variant is perfectly functional. Like for some people, they will end up using variants of my stuff. I myself vary my own stuff for my own custom builds. Like some of you will have seen the Carabac with Tempest, but it's not a published build because that's a personal variant. And I also add and adjust a few things to make it even more dangerous or to fit my playstyle, which is how you develop your own skill. You see, ultimately my builds are all general builds, and that's why it's important to recommend that people follow them. But once they come into their own skill, they will make their own variants, because the more that they vary their stuff, the more that they learn what works for them. And sometimes they will have specific favorites. Like one of the things that's unique about me is that I don't use Savagery. I use Relentless a lot more. But that's not a problem, because people who don't like Relentless will be able to vary Savagery into the build, because guess what? Both those cells are interchangeable. But the purpose for which they're used is different. And the play style that is attributed to both is different. See? So that is where it is important to know what something can and cannot do. And that's why there's very few people who I allow to modify my stuff, to be honest. Because you have to have a good knowledge of the game and genuinely understand a lot of aspects of it to properly be able to use a variant. I think the Thunderdeep annoys everybody, dude. I don't think it's you. I'd love to say you were special and that that being annoyed by that bite attack is different, but no. Being annoyed by everything that Thunderdeep does is mainstream. But yeah, as you can see, like I said, everything has its own purpose, its place, its style. And the more you understand the style, the better. That is the key difference. That is the vast difference. But yay, after this escalation, I can finally switch to playing Diablo 3. Oh, I've been waiting for that moment. Are they? I don't know. But then again, I mean, Public Enemy #1 would literally know nothing of what the devs are thinking. So... Ah. It is part of the fun. You can't choose a build, NASA, because they're all so damn good. That's okay. That's okay. Go with your heart. Go with your heart. Your heart will tell you. Okay, fine. I'll give you a recommendation, kid. Starter Chainblades build video? Of course, Bubala. Come on. It's me we're talking about. I got everything. Here's the basic starter Chainblades. Use this. And then eat yourself. Hey guys, how's my honey bear? Let me know when you want me to call you. Go get your food first, my darling. And Nasser, I will get you a build. So give me one teeny tiny second. All right, since Mr. Nasser, the freaking nerd of nerds, whom I'm gonna beat up for no reason, I'm just kidding, cannot actually decide on a build, here, take this recommendation and help me get this build to 10k if you can, Nasser. Could you get you and your friends to play it like 3,600 times? Thank you. There. Enjoy that build. Make that your first endgame build. And destroy half the world. You're welcome. Okay, first of all, that was actual bullshit. You a flameborn piece of shit. No, you had a fun time with your little Nasher buddy, didn't you? Come here. Come here, you piece of shit. There you go. There you go. You're done for. Nice and easy peasy. Okay, you get it to 1 million. I want 50 more billion views. That is exactly right. Praise be to Jared Leto, our Lord and Savior. You understand me well, Gas Mask. You really do. It's good. It's good. Well, I have a video with how to interrupt with every single weapon, Bubala. Check that out. It might help you. Oh, the golden frame? Reforge it, like... Reforge it 20 times and you'll see a golden frame around it. That counts... That frame develops based on the number of reforges. Also, lol, your dad, your stepfather. Nothing wrong with that, man. I hope he has fun. Just tell him, like, you know... Just tell him that that's cool. You know, like, look, if he doesn't want to use a good build, that's fine. Let him use his, you know, let him use his favorite chain blades, man. Like, you know, as long as he's having fun, that's all good. You know? That's what matters. And have fun with him, you know? If he's a good man and you like him, which I think you do, then, you know, have fun. Have fun. That's all you need. That's all you got to do. All right. Yes, I can finally play Diablo 3, dear God. Well, after I need to do one more island, but still. I can finally do it. Oh, thank God. Alright, Mr. Bubala. I better see some serious donos after this. There you go. This is the video on how to interrupt with every single weapon in Dauntless. Use it, share it. It contains all the information you will ever need on everything. Enjoy and have fun. Can't believe we've done this. Yes. I can smell my Diablo 3 coming. The Diablo is coming. One more time. Yeah, music's got me feeling so free. I'm gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance with me. One more time. Hey man, if it works for him, dude, as long as he's having fun, man. That's what matters. That's what matters, you know? Just let him have fun. Let him have fun. That's the way. That's the way. That's Dre. Alright, I'm heading to Ulrich's Peak as we always do. And I'm gonna do my planks before we do this. Oh, finally! Diablo 3! Just gotta finish this one island. If you guys got questions, you better ask them now. I mean, that's a great thing to do, but hey, doesn't always work. That's something y'all gotta be very careful. Nah. You just gotta know how to do the circle swing, which is demonstrated in that video. Ooh, a rage tail flasher, huh? No. It's still the Revenant from 6 months ago. You don't have to, like, okay, a more recent build is not necessarily better. The builds from literally, like, 7 months ago are still valid because Dauntless has not changed at all, Mr. Kevin, so you can still absolutely, you can use the best axe build from like 7 months ago, and that's still actually one of the strongest axe builds in the whole damn game. So yeah, unfortunately Dauntless, as you can see, has like next to 0 changes, so you know, by all means, please use the older stuff. The Revenant axe is still some of the strongest stuff. Axe is unfortunately in a really poor place right now. It doesn't have as many variants as other weapons, so Axe is not exactly in a swanky danky spot. Still, it does some of the highest damage, but it's still like As a weapon, it has the least amount of variations of all weapons in the game. But yes, it's the Revenant build is absolutely still valid. Please feel free to run that. I think we got a Tempest or Torquedoro build somewhere. But yeah, like you don't have to use the most recent stuff. The no dodge is weaker than, in fact, the best axe build. It's just that the no dodge was designed for people who just don't want to dodge with the axe. It just works well. It's like each build that I ever design, right, is made for a purpose. I don't ever remake a build or update one unless there is a change that would alter the nature of the build such that it would no longer be valid for you know, combat in the current game environment. And since all axe builds are still current and still function, there is no reason for me to update that. And unfortunately, what's even worse is that the new update to Sovin, I never do build intros on stream, so never ask about my builds on stream, because I don't ever intro a build on stream, dude. So just so you know, asking for information about a build on stream is forbidden. Why? Because if it is released, I'll tell you about it. If it's not released, I'm not going to discuss it on stream. So you cannot swindle me into trying and giving you my build. So not sure if you're trolling or you don't know the rules. I'm going to assume you don't know the rules and you're not actually trying to troll me, but I never discuss my builds on stream because many other content creators steal my work. They steal my work and lie to you. So because of that, builds are never discussed on stream. I don't go through builds on stream, ever. So never ask about my build on stream. If it is an already released build, you can ask whether or not the build is released or it's under testing. I'll happily tell you that because, I mean, that's honest information. But I will never discuss the specifics of the build. Because again, I protect my intellectual property and I would never allow people to steal my work. So yeah, that is the rule on stream. Which hopefully you can understand, because yeah, I'm sick of people stealing my work and slapping catalyst on it, which is bullshit, because my stuff has never needed that. A lot of builds you realize are just stolen builds from me. Are just builds taken and stolen from my channel, and they just put catalyst on it. That's why I tell people, help me out by helping me to, you know, if you see a build that looks suspicious and you can kind of tell that it's an Asian robot build, you know, the best thing to do is to just remove that creator from the watch list, or like you don't have to attack them or do anything like evil. Just make sure that you don't, you know, engage with them. Just let them out, you know, get out of the algorithm naturally. Hey, listen, 200 Ping King, if it wasn't such a toxic environment, I wouldn't be taking the precautions I do, but it's because it's gotten so toxic that I have to. So, yeah. You don't see me do this with other games, do you? The axe is definitely viable, but it's just that it's very limited. It's not flexible. Even Tempest was genuinely not flexible with the axe and not viable at all. Bastion can't even be used with the axe, which is stupid because even the hammer can use Bastion. Do you know that? The axe literally has the least amount of variations in terms of builds. Why? Because of its the way the combat is done in Dauntless. It's not like Monster Hunter. You can't just charge up and attack, you know? And people say, oh, you gotta wait for the timing. Yeah, but it's like Behemoth attack timings are much faster. Dauntless is a much faster paced game than Monster Hunter. Yes, that is true, Gas Mouse. But yeah, the axe, like, I'm not a fan of reworks because I'd rather they work on actual content, but I genuinely think an axe rework might help the damn thing. Also, who the heck is Mutu? I'm sorry, but channel members only. Only channel members can add me as a friend, and I do apologize for that. Okay, level 4. Okay. Patrol chest. Hey, Rogue. I'm just finishing up here so that I can finally play Diablo 3. How are you today, my man? I hope you're doing good. Oh, hey, another patrol chest. I'm gonna have to take my meds after this, damn it. Do 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 do. Hey, as long as it's ended, that's all that matters. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Today has been a very decent day. I'm just, I decided to put in some extra hours for Dauntless because, you know, people showed me a lot of love this afternoon. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll try and finish off this hammer build. And once that's done, I can finally play my Diablo 3. So I just need to finish this island event. And I can shift over to Diablo 3. I'm going to grab my meds, shift over to Diablo 3, and that's it. I think it's okay. Like, I genuinely think that that's completely fine, Kevin. It's just that I think the biggest deal for veteran players is that it just gets really boring. Kaz is making food right now. She's alright. Just woke up after a nice nap, so she's, you know, grabbing some food. Hey, Zozo, how you doing, girl? I hope you're doing all right. Oh, come on, you little piece of shit. Get down here. Person with a wish. Love the name. But yeah, no, listen, if you like the axe, Kevin, I'm happy for you, man. It's just that I wish that I had more options, because I guess for me, it just feels so boring that I'm stuck with the same old every single time, you know? Because it is a great, like, it does do big numbers, but when you only have 1 or 2 ways of playing it, it just feels shit. Because, like, I'm constantly, you know, coming up with other stuff, but like with the axe, it's like, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. It's just a very frustrating weapon to look at as a creator, you know? Because every time I look at it, it's like, this will not work. Okay. Maybe next time. This will not work. Okay. Maybe next time. This definitely will not work. God damn it. It feels like that. That is the sucky part of the whole thing, you know? I will indeed, Mr. Sovan. You have a good day. Farming build? What do you mean farming build? You literally farm with any build unless you're talking about, is there a build for like farming materials or some shit like that? Because there's literally no need for that. You do realize that, right? There's nobody on the planet that has ever asked for a farming build. You are the first. You're the first Slayer to ever ask me for a farming build, so you might want to clarify what do you mean by farming build? Because that's not a question I ever get asked. So you tell me what you're specifically looking for when you say farming build, and I'll try and help you. This is the first time anybody ever asked me this. Okay, come on, Shrikeys, come on in. Let me go deal with y'all. Materials, huh? Okay, first of all, you never need to farm materials, but if you really want to farm materials, there's no such thing as a build for farming. This isn't Monster Hunter, so if you really need to farm materials, just put in every single movement cell into the build and run like the Flash across the map. That's about it. Everything that increases your movement speed, just add it in, and that's your farming build right there. There's literally no need for me to make a farming build because nobody would use it. I mean, nobody uses tonics, and nobody ever needs to farm materials. So if you're the type that uses tonics, then you should probably not be on this channel because none of our stuff uses tonics ever. So yeah, again, not sure why you'd ever need a material farming build. If you're here because some other moron says that you need to use materials, then you might want to ask them what their farming build is, because here we don't ever farm. We don't ever farm materials. The best Asian robot builds have never once needed a catalyst or a tonic. Yeah, pretty much. Like, for me, Kevin, I guess it just makes the axe less exciting for me. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff to release, and even if I wasn't creating Dauntless content, there's tons of content that I can do for other games. So I'm not too worried on that. It's just that I feel more bad for the players because it's like every time somebody asks me an axe build, I'm like, here, take this. They're like, this is from 7 months ago. I'm like, yeah, because there have been no changes and this is it. Like, this is what it does. That's what you use. That's what everybody uses. And they're like, any other variations? We got Revenant. That's about it. What else you got? You know, every discussion kind of goes like that. Oh, I mean, hey, if you like them, go ahead. Why not? There's 100 reasons as to why not, but I won't waste my time on that. So if it makes you happy, man, if it makes you happy, go have fun. Have fun with your farming. Like I said, just slap every movement cell into your build and you're good to go. You do not need like a specific build for farming. Anything that would increase your running speed, that's all you need. And then just go wild on the map. I mean, hey, whatever works for you, Mr. 200 Ping King. But you ever tell anybody to do something like that, I will personally come to your house and kill you. So you know. But you know, I'll tell you, the one most fun thing about being a content creator, you meet all sorts of people. Like, you know, Mr. Kevin, you're the first person who's ever liked the fact that the axe has like no variations. You know, that's interesting. And today is the first time I've ever been asked about a farming build by Wish. So today is a day to remember. Today is one hell of an interesting day. Two people that I have never encountered before. You guys are in like the 1%, you know, you guys are in that 1%, but it's cool. It's cool. You know, sometimes you gotta be in the 1%. You gotta be different. You gotta think differently. I mean, that's the whole reason my channel got started, because I thought differently. So it can be a good thing. All right. We are done. Finally, thank God. If you guys have any more questions to ask me about Dauntless, you can join me on Diablo 3 and ask me any questions you like. I'll be switching games. If you guys have any questions to ask regarding Dauntless and you don't want to come to my Diablo 3 stream, which is starting in 10 minutes, you can leave a comment on my YouTube. I will answer you within 24 hours, guaranteed, unless I'm dead, but I'm usually not dead. And you feel dead, Miss Eve? Well, listen, don't feel dead. Come and join us for Diablo 3. I'll be back in 10 minutes anyway. I'm going to go slay demons. I'm just finally done with Dauntless, and I'm thankful to be done with it. Oh, sorry, but playing this game for more than like 4 hours a day is like literally a chore for me at this point. See you later, 200 ping king. But yeah, literally, anybody got any questions to ask? You know, don't feel shy. I answer questions within 24 hours, guarantee. Oh, you got a headache, Miss Eve? That sucks. Hey, listen, man, you know, if you find fun in whatever ways, you know, is fun to you, you know, like I may not agree with like what you do, but I will never stop you from doing it unless it's something so stupid that it would affect other people that I would genuinely stop you. But you know, you find fun in the ways that you want to find fun. And that's the key thing. That's what a lot of people don't realize. You find fun in whatever way you find it, you know, like I enjoy testing all these sorts of different variations, ideas, you know, random shit like that, because it makes life interesting. It makes life more fun. And that is what I try to do, because there's literally nothing for me to do. You know, Dauntless doesn't have many updates. So yeah, you know, find fun any way you like. Anyway, I will see all you lovely people back in 10 minutes. All right. Miss Eve, don't feel too dead inside. Yeah, I'm sorry, because I started at 10:30, so it's already been 2 hours, but how about Monday? Monday will work. My afternoon stream okay with you? You, me, and Frost Escalations. It'll work. See you soon, Kevin. All right. All you guys, I'll be back in 10. Catch you in a moment.